She got her own house. She got her own house. She got her own house.
Hey family, welcome back to my channel. So today I have some Naca program updates. So let's talk about it. So as everyone knows, if you watch my channel, I did volunteer last week at an in-person home buyers workshop. If you did not catch that video, I'll go ahead now and link it up top. Definitely check that out. It was quite an experience. I definitely recommend if NACA comes in person in your area to do a home buyers workshop, go ahead and attend. But by attending that in-person workshop, or volunteering rather, I sat through most of the content, probably 90% of the content, and I left right when it was time to issue the NACA IDs. But because I did that, I was able to get my hands on several things that I didn't know and several things that I haven't shared with you guys yet before on this channel regarding the NACA. For everyone that's been following my channel for a while, you know that I used to do these videos once a month because I would get my hands on so many different updates. I was still in the learning phase. NACA was having a lot of content pushed out. But now, this is the first video, I believe, program update video I've done all of 2022, I believe. And it's not because I haven't been getting updates. It's either I've already shared them before, or the updates are so small it's not really worth mentioning, or the updates are so large or so important that they deserve their own videos. So that's kind of what happened, but I'm happy now to be back with several updates for the NACA program that I haven't shared on this channel before. Now let's get into these 9 new updates. Update number 1. Manufactured and mobile homes must be a double wide or a triple wide. Okay, so if you didn't know, mobile homes and manufactured homes are the same thing. It's just that mobile homes were homes that were built, or trailers that were built before 1993, and then manufactured homes are the new name post or after 1993, but they are definitely the same thing. Update number 2. Mobile homes and manufactured homes must be attached to a foundation. So if it still has wheels and a VIN number, you cannot use it to qualify for the NACA program or get a loan to purchase one of those through the NACA program. It is considered still, a mobile home. And they did not mention this, but I would believe that the same would apply for tiny houses or tiny homes. That is kind of a new craze that's been going on the past, 5 to 10 years or so in America, where people are downsizing and moving in these little tiny homes or container homes or whatever. But just know, if you are going that route, you can go through the NACA program. Just know that it has to be sitting on a foundation. Update number 3. So previously, NACA placed a $25,000 lien on your home in the second position as part of being in the NACA program and having a NACA loan. If you ever want to refinance or sell your home, you just call NACA. They remove the lien. Bada bing, bada boom. But that is so that you can live in the house for the minimum amount of time, okay? Now, with that being said, a new major change to the NACA program is that if you are discovered to not be living in your NACA home, instead of being fined the $25,000 just one time, you will be charged $25,000 per year. So make sure that you are the owner and occupier of your NACA home. They specified many times that you can live in your NACA home and then go and purchase as many investor properties as you would like. They don't care about that as long as you are owner occupying your NACA home, unless you refinance or sell. Update number 4. So this one is regarding voting and exceptions for the voting requirement with NACA. So I've been asked several times on this channel about exceptions for voting because, this person doesn't believe in voting, or their husband doesn't want to vote or get registered and they're holding up the process, etc., etc. What can be done? I didn't think that NACA had exceptions to this, but they do. So if you are a felon, then you will not be required to be registered to vote with NACA, okay? Obviously, that's the law. You can't be registered to vote anyway. Also, another exception is that NACA does offer religious exemptions or exceptions for being registered to vote as well. So if you qualify under either one of those categories, whether you are or your spouse or whomever is going on your loan as a co-borrower or is living in your home as a household member that is of age, definitely talk to your counselor if you fit the criteria for either one of those. Update number 5. So it's common knowledge that there are employment exceptions to people that have been in school. You don't have to have the full 24-month employment or work history like you do for all other members. But what I did not know until I attended the home buyers workshop is that they also offer exceptions for stay-at-home parents. So if you are going on the loan and you are one of the borrowers on the loan and you have not had a consistent work history because you've taken care of the kids, that does not mean that you cannot go or proceed with the NACA process or you can't stay on the loan. Definitely talk to your counselor to see what needs to be done or what is needed from you in order to satisfy the requirement or qualify for the exception or exemption from the 24-month work history requirement. Update number 6. So this is regarding getting your participation points. I had no idea that putting up a flyer actually counts towards your participation. I actually got this one from the home buyers workshop. They were passing them out. They told us to put these up, and all you need to do is take a picture, convert it to a PDF, and email it to your counselor and your web file, and it will count towards your participation. So that's great news. I need for you guys to jump down in the comments and let me know, where can I hang up this flyer that's not at church or at work. Like, I want to really put it somewhere else. So give me some ideas where I can put this up. I need to get my participation points for the year. I only have one so far, and that was volunteering last week, and the year is halfway over. So let me know any suggestions that you guys have in the comments as to where I can hang up that flyer. Update number 7. So if you are on a fixed income, then there is a chance. Now, she did say a chance. This is not a guaranteed thing, but she said, and by she, I mean the counselor at the home buyers workshop, she said that there is a chance that NACA can gross up your income by 25%. All that essentially means is that if you are on Social Security or you are on disability and you make, your income is the same every month, it's probably going to be a little bit lower than a lot of other people. But there is a chance that if you are on what's considered a fixed income, then you can get approved for 25% more than what you would qualify for based on what you bring in on your fixed income monthly. Okay, there is a chance. So definitely, if you are on a fixed income and you can barely afford anything, talk to your counselor about the grossing up by 25% exception and see if he or she can give you more details and tell you what you need to do in order to qualify for that. Update number 8. So if you do not have a state issued ID or a driver's license, then you can actually move forward through the NACA program with your passport. So I would think that this would be relevant for people that may be disabled, that don't have a driver's license and never got a state ID. I know disabled people that don't have either because they're not driving around, obviously. Or if you're not a U.S. citizen. But definitely, if you have a passport, don't let the fact that you don't have an ID or a driver's license discourage you or dissuade you from applying and moving forward with the NACA program. Now, last update number 9. So when you are close to the closing table, it could happen fast, it could happen slow like me. But just know that you do not need to dispute absolutely any items on your credit report. The reason being is that if you get to the closing table and you have open, active disputes on your credit report, the bank will not fund your loan, okay, until the disputes are closed out. So therefore, that means that you will not be able to close on time and you will probably lose your home. So just save yourself the headache and dispute early in your process. I have made multiple videos. I'll go ahead and link a couple of them up top right now, talking about how to dispute things. I disputed multiple things on my credit report, even as I believe as recently as maybe credit access, I had to dispute something. But just know that when you're close to the closing table, just knock it off, okay? Just don't even worry about it. Whatever is on there, if you haven't gotten it cleaned up by now, just let it ride. That's why I suggest that everyone goes to annualcreditreport.com, which is what I talked about in one of my videos. Early in the process, pull your credit reports, dispute everything early before you're ever even NACA qualified. Now, I personally did have a thing or two show back up that wasn't listed the first time, but I did dispute that. Thankfully, it was closed out and erased before I ever got to bank application or anything like that. It never came up. But know that when you are getting close to closing, just don't dispute anything on any of your credit reports. But that is it, guys. I hope that this video was super helpful. It felt really good to bring you guys another NACA program update video. It has been a very long time since I've been able to bring you guys one of these, and these videos always get the most interaction on my channel. But if I forgot anything, I apologize. But you know the drill. Let's jump down in the comments and let's talk about it. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and of course subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video because it takes a village. Cheers.